up, man? It's your boy Dame Shep, Mr. Get Dressed himself, back with another edition of Style Story. And Style Story is just basically a time where I can reflect and reminisce on a moment where fashion and style was prevalent in my life, where I can vividly remember this particular experience or circumstance where it's like the universe was letting me know I was gonna be here one day. Yo, and on the last few episodes, man, I just been in middle school because it started a little bit before that, but a lot of it was in middle school. But I think I'm gonna jump ahead and go to high school real quick if I can. And this moment just stood out to me because I was definitely turning the corner. Not so much as wasn't really all, well, I guess I was kind of thinking about designing at that time, but this was still me, still kind of honing my style and, figuring out, how to put these pieces together. And I believe we had to be seniors. I had to be a senior in high school because I remember who I was dating at the time at this particular event that we went to. And it was just a real unforgettable moment because, a lot of people don't know we had a store, Talib's. Talib's is very popular, ran by two good Muslim brothers who I love and adore and admire and look up to and give the utmost respect to. And, I just always had a relationship with them through my mom. And I believe it was something, she might have had a credit or something, or we might have just been going to, she knew I had this show to go to that she had got me tickets for, and she wanted to give me a nice fit. So I think we started with the shoes. This is when the first time I remember the wheat suede Air Force Ones, all wheat. I don't even think they had the black Nike sign. I think these joints were just all wheat. They might have had a little black check on the strap of the mids, but maybe not. I think they was all wheat, but these babies was fire. I'm talking about, this is the first time I remember them dropping. Had to have them. Hit the mall, snatched them up, but I had to put something with them. And I think I might already had some jeans at the crib while I've been waiting to wear or whatever, but we ended up sliding it up into Liv's, man, and they had an all black PellePelle Crewneck sweatshirt. What stood out was the embroidery on the Crewneck. Simple, Pelle. Had a little bit of words under there, but it was in the wheat butterscotch color, the same as my kicks. Bruh. Let me tell you, I seen a Crewneck. I was like, yeah, and that's just kind of how I've always shopped. Okay, there are moments where I'm looking for something specific, then I can pick out where I want to go to get it. But in this particular instance, it jumped off the shelf into my arms, and that's kind of how I've shopped for the rest of my life. If it don't jump off the shelf, it don't jump off the rack to me, it don't mean nothing. I like stuff when it just, hey, I've been waiting on you to come in here. Here I am. Just add me to the collection. If I don't get that feeling when I see or feel the garment, I might not be able to do it. I might get it, might take it back, whatever the case may be. Grab the Crewneck out of there, and as soon as I grabbed that Crewneck and I knew what shoes I had, I was like, it's gonna be one of them nights. And by golly, it was. I cannot remember who we went to go see, but I do know and do remember a few small details. I know for a fact it was a double date. It was me and my cousin Jawan. He was with the mother of his children, Davina, and I was with my high school girlfriend at the present time. We also had, now that I think about it, we also had the plug with us on the he was like would that be a fifth wheel? Since it was five of us, he would be a fifth wheel, but he was just cool and he was in town for the moment. And we got him tickets to the show, so he was with us. But I do remember intermission. Me and Cuz hopped up, said, hey, gonna go get y'all something. Y'all want anything, y'all need anything, we be right back. We gonna hit the concession. And yes, we was going to the concession, but this is lightweight showtime for real, for real. Everybody out in the lobby. Me personally, I just want to see what niggas is wearing. And I want niggas to see what I wear. Cause I'm lightweight, I'm low key, I ain't really, cause a lot of this time, around this time, suits is popping, the dye hats is popping, so, but I'm only 17. I'm not 26, 27. I'm not in that lane where I got on the suits and the hard bottoms and the gaiters. I just wasn't into that yet. I was still kind of sporty, but I still knew how to put them pieces together, if you know what I'm saying. So we slid the intermission, and I vividly remember a couple people who, they've known me for a few years when I was a little younger and I wasn't developed yet. Hey, what's up? You look nice tonight. You looking grown. And it kind of like sparked something in me a little bit, because again, I was very youthful and I'm hanging around all older niggas. You know what I mean? Again, I told you who the fifth wheel was. I'm 17. And it kind of gave me a different level of confidence, because this was several compliments from people who, how I kind of thought was like, who I kind of looked up to and respected a little bit. So for them to say, hey, I see you putting it on, I see you looking, it kind of gave me a little like, okay, this is really what I do. And yeah, I do got it on. I put this together myself. So enjoyed that show, enjoyed that moment with Cuz. Was definitely on the way to doing some more crazier things together. And it was just a moment in time where I was like, yeah, I love this feeling. I love this feeling of when I know I got on something super flavorful. I know when I step into any venue that I'm gonna get some eyes. I know that this is a sport. I know that there's competition out there, but I feel confident in who I am and what I do when it comes to putting this shit on. And I never forget that moment, man. It was just, from the time I woke up to going and gathering all the pieces, from the shoes to the jeans I already had, to finding the top to go with it perfectly, to laying it out. At this point, I'm still laying out the pieces, to going in that club, not the club, but going into the Palace Theater, which I had never been. And to me, it was always more elegant than the Vets Memorial, and it was always more elegant than, let's say, the Valley Dales, because you had to, it was on height, it was near High and Broad, it was like the lights, you had to walk up the staircase when you walked in. It was like showtime to me. It was like a little runway, but it was some steps, and it was just one of them moments where I was like, yeah, nigga, I killed them in there last night, nigga. And I was getting chose by a few little pieces in there that was checking me out, because they had always seen me as a little young nigga, but nah, I'm getting grown. I'm on my way. I am on my way. But yo, thanks for sharing. Thanks for chiming in, man. Thanks for listening. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoy these stories, man. It's been a joy for me to kind of like reminisce a little bit and just go back into my data bank and remember these moments that were pivotal and just me evolving into the man I am, the creator I am, the stylist I am, the designer I am, the businessman I am, and even the father and family man I am. So, all these things that we go through and experience when we're younger, they play a role in who we are today. So these particular moments, man, they hit a certain spot of me, because when I think about them and I remember them, it's like I get an amazing feeling. And it lets you know, like, man, that was cool, and this is what you was meant to do. You know the motto, man. Get up, get dressed, be great. And thanks for tuning in for another episode of Style Story. And if nothing else, man, go like and subscribe. You hear me? Like and subscribe to the page. Get